All right, guys, it's about to get hot and heavy. This is the president's post on Truth Social just now. It says Iran should have signed the deal. I told them to sign. What a shame and a waste of human life. Simply stated, Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. I said it over and over again. Everyone immediately evacuate Tehran. This was posted just 20 minutes ago on Truth Social from the President of the United States of America. The President says, I have told you, Iran, enough is enough, and you've been given enough time. You were told to make a deal, and because you refuse, I'm telling everybody to evacuate Tehran. Listen, guys, the prophetic word was that there would be a missile that would go into the underground cities. I believe that Brandon Biggs, if I'm not mistaken, it's hard sometimes to keep up and to keep track, but he said, if I'm not mistaken, that it would be a weapon that has never been used before, and that it would be designed to penetrate underground bunkers. They have underground cities. These are things that have been prophesied. These are things that are known about. These are things that Israel's secret intelligence knows about and has been saying. They said that in order to take down these areas that are underground, it's going to take multiple attacks over and over again, is basically what they've publicized. But guys, when the President of the United States basically says, and remember, Brandon Biggs says that they would be brought to the Stone Age. And he also said that they would be wiped out nuclearly, uraniumly, pipelines. Remember this. Remember this. I almost wonder if they have built, I don't know anything about the geography of Iran, but I wonder if they have built pipelines around their private military cities underground because, in order to say, hey, if you attack us, you attack your bread and butter, so to speak. I don't know. Remember, Brendan did say that Drill Baby Drill would be stimulated shortly after this, and that it would stimulate the economy for a season. For a season. Now, you have to understand, the crash could come before that. I don't know. Or the Drill Baby Drill could come before the crash. I don't know. However, a very short term, listen to me, a very short term market crash could happen. Why? Because we go to war, people. That's what happened the other day when the markets were apparently coming down, reacting to the news of the war. I'm just here to tell you guys, we need to be in prayer. I don't know how much some people need to see in order to believe. Jesus said, blessed is he who doesn't see and yet still believes. That man is blessed. He said, y'all get to see and you get to believe. So that's great, because remember, not everybody who saw believed. When he was manifesting miracles, not everybody believed. Man, can I tell you the truth here? So that being said, I'm just putting this out there. I'm not going to spend long time here. But the president is basically saying what the prophets have been saying for a couple of years now. And at what point At what point does the message get across? This involves several things. You know, I created my private community, which I have a link for in the description section of this video. And I have all of the prepping things that we've done. We taught how to make at-home self-watering planters to grow your own, you know, fruits, vegetables, whatever. How to, EMP proof different things, because those have been prophesied. All sorts of just various things. How to stock up food practically. Just all sorts of different things. And it's been there for the longest time. And I've told everybody it's there for $7 a month, and that if there's a, single mom or somebody who can't afford it, fine, I'll give it to you for free. Like the point is I'm trying to help people and to get the word across. Here we are. The things that have been prophesied for years are progressing at a rate that you cannot deny. And if you continue to, hey, I just would consider that the modern day definition of foolishness. But this is between you and the Lord, guys. And I've said from the beginning that everybody is going to eat the fruit of their decisions. My hopes and my prayer is that the people heed the word of the Lord. Brandon, in the rest of that video that I shared the clip of earlier, Brandon said that God said, I have been screaming my word. And the people who are not listening, they're not going to get it. They're not going to listen. I have a hard time having the mind of God when it comes to people not getting it. He understands. He's very patient. He's long-suffering. However, me, I'm like, why? Why? How can you not get this? But like I keep saying, it just reveals our own current condition. Some people have more doubt than they would have ever signed up to believe that they have. Some people have more skepticism operating within them concerning the prophetic word of the Lord and the gifts of the Spirit. And, they're more carnal than they would ever have suspected. And it takes times like this to wake us up. That's actually what Brandon says. He says it's the shake up for the wake up. It is the shake up for the wake up. How many times can one scream from the rooftops? Blessings.